Soul Station here with the Spiritual B. We're going to go ahead and jump right into the subject matter of hate. This is session 2, lesson 2 on the subject of hate. If you remember last week, we discussed the loose side of hate and we discussed the gill side. We touched a little bit of the gill side, but what we didn't do, we didn't touch bases on the cool side of hate. We call the cool gel. That is the center of our love. Jesus exemplifies love, the cool gel. So what we're going to do, we're going to begin with the loose side of things, and we're going to start with Proverbs 9 and 8. So if you have your book or your Bible, the Book of Myths and Truths, as I call it, it's one of the greatest books ever. We're going to go to the Old Testament, and we're going to go to the book of Proverbs, okay? Proverbs, Job, Psalm, Proverbs. And we're going to go to chapter 9. Okay. And it says in verse 8, reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke not a wise man, and he will love thee. Okay, so the word scorn deals with, according to the Webster, a person who expresses contempt or disdain for someone or something. Okay, so let's go back over there again. Reprove a scorner and he'll hate you. So if you try to correct somebody that's a scorner, have a problem with issues, they'll hate you for bringing that truth. But if you rebuke somebody that's wise, that's advisable, they'll fall in love with you because they know that that knowledge saves them from certain issues and problems, okay? So let's go to the next chapter in 10. Proverbs 10 is just the next chapter, and we're going to look at verse 18. He that hideth hate, I'm sorry, let's start all over. He that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool. He that hideth hatred, he hiding it, with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool. Okay, so we see that is pretty much self-explanatory, because we know people have a lot of hidden hatred, and you may be surprised by the people who have a lot of hidden hatred for you. 9 times out of 10, it's people that you're the closest to, your friends, your family members, your siblings, okay? People can cover a lot of things externally, but on the inside, they are hating you. But why do they hate you? Okay, that's what we're going to go to in a minute. So let's go to Psalms 139. I'm getting ready to show you something, okay? We're going to go to Psalms 139. Let's go to Psalms 139. That's before Proverbs. That's the book before Proverbs. Psalms 139, we're talking about the subject of hate and different issues surrounding hate. They say we shouldn't hate. Why shouldn't we hate? What is hate? And that's why we are here, to define hate. Because I feel like, and I believe and think that whatever you are, you should know what it is that you're doing. Whether it's agreeable or not, whether it's a dichotomy or not, you must have clear understanding of something before you can live it, right? So, if you're going to be a hater, at least know what it is. And we are learning some of that just through this particular book, okay, through the Bible. So we got 139, and we're going to go to verses 21, and we're going to do verses 22. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? And am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. Okay? And that was David talking when he was going through those trials and tribulations. He said, do I not hate them, O Lord, that hate you? I hate them. And am not I grieved with those that rise up against you? I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. So we see David's demeanor in all of this. Something's going on. And he feels like them bucking up against him is fighting against the Lord, because he's in his calling, right? He's in his calling. So let's go to the cool jail. Now we're in the center of hate here, okay? We're in the center of hate, and we're going to start with Matthew 5. Jesus is love, right? So let's see what he has to say. Matthew 5, and we're going to verses 43 and 44. Okay. So the scripture says, ye have heard that it hath been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. But I say unto you, love your neighbors, love your enemies, bless them that curse you. Ooh. Love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. I think that's worthy of reading again. This is Jesus. You've heard that it has been said. Now he's pulling this from the past. We're going all the way back to the Exodus, okay? When we first started talking about love, okay? He says, ye have heard from the past that it was said, we're talking about a law, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. That was the law, okay? But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you, and persecute you. How can you do all of that? I mean, that doesn't even sound logical. To do all this to somebody that's treating you so bad. Why should I be this way with somebody that's hating me, treating me with disdain, despitefully using me, persecuting me, which to me are all ingredients of hate. But I can't hate them back, according to Jesus. But watch this. Okay, so we're going to go to Luke 14 and 26 first. Luke 14 and 26. We're not there yet. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Luke 14 and 26 says, if any man come to me, I'm sorry, let's go to Romans 7 and 15. Hold on, Romans 7 and 15. I'm sorry about that. Let me get my notes. Don't you just love reality? You know, can't fake it. Okay, listen to this. Now, this is going to be a little difficult, and we may be touching on this subject as well. This is Paul speaking. Okay, Paul was struggling. He was struggling. Okay, and it take a lot of going back through this and really trying to understand his language to see what he's saying. But he says in verse 15, let me start with 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold unto sin. Sold under sin. So we're just going to throw that in the way. That's 15. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. Why would you be doing something that you hate? Because you was taught something. You was taught to think a certain way. And maybe by his nature, it's something that he would normally do. It's in his nature to do it. But because he's been taught something and he see it as being wrong, he now hates it. But it's in his genes, if you know what I mean, okay? Hate. Why is he hating that which but what I hate, what that do I not, but what I hate that I do? Is he being forced? Okay, so let's get back to Luke 14 and 26, because I want you to see something. I want you to see this, what I call a shift. Luke 14 and 26. This is Jesus, the cool gel of our life. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brother and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. The shift. The shift. So before we get into the shift, we're going to go to this board right here, and we're going to kind of break down. So I gave you an assignment last time to brainstorm the word hate, right? We were supposed to be brainstorming the word hate, and I got it written here on the board. And I had you sit down and just put the word down and just think of everything that you thought hate was. We know it's disdain, right? We know it's disdain. I really, 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 really don't like it. Okay? What else is hate? You know, hate is disagreement, right? So we disagree. We don't think alike. Remember, because Jesus just said that if any man come to me and don't hate everybody, basically, if you don't hate everybody you associated with, even your own life, then you're not even worthy of following him. Hate is such a strong word. Why the shift? Because just yesterday you said you need to love your enemies, but now you're saying hate everybody to follow him. Right? What is hate? Because what I'm trying to get you to do is create an acronym for hate, or a backronym. It's called a backronym. It's when you take a word and turn it into an acronym. Okay, a backronym. So we're talking about different forms of hate, right? We have, let me see what I got here on we're dealing with conduct. Right? Hate is mean. A mean conduct. You see what I'm talking about? So this is basically how I'm trying to get you to think about what it is that you're living, what it is that you be feeling, how it is that you be thinking at times when things don't agree with you, or that you don't like, or has caused you pain. You see what I'm saying? Because you got some people that say hate is a strong word. You know, and you wouldn't know anything unless you have experienced it yourself. It's a strong word, but what does it mean? What does hate mean, since we're not supposed to be in it? But just right here, Jesus just told us that we didn't hate everybody. Brother, father, sister, mother, cousins, friends, even your own life. You didn't hate it. You were not worthy. It doesn't add up, right? And that's the part of hate that we're going to discuss next week. So hopefully you have done your brainstorming assignment. I want you to continue doing that, so that next week when we come together, we're going to really figure out what hate is, okay? And thank you so much for tuning into the Soul Station here with the Spiritual Bee. I can't wait to bring you the next lesson. So next time, take care of yourself. And remember, truth is about your happiness and your health. What's going on, master teachers and future gurus? Welcome to the Soul Station here with the Spiritual Bee. I hope you all are doing well. Hope you all stayed for the lesson. Okay, the little droplets, you know, they're pretty good. Next week, I think it's going to be bringing shit together. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely, not next week, but the next recording, which would be October. I really think you need to tune in, okay? We get ready to tie some things together, you know. We are on a more scholar level here, okay? When you come to the Soul Station, I'm considering you a scholar, you know. I'm considering you somebody that likes to learn, you know, want to elevate, you know, and somebody who likes food for thought, you know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't go in Capricorn for nothing. Capricorn, to me, is the teacher of the zodiac, which is ruled by Saturn, the father, the master teacher. Okay, the disciplinarian, remember? A lot of discipline that came through the school systems throughout life and still does. All right, so that's important. So let's go ahead and get started. If you have not already supported the station, please do that now. Thank you so much. All right. And if you see this work worthwhile, please consider a love donation. Thank you. I'm trying to get to a place where this is the main focus. You know what I'm saying? Okay, externally, you're going to be dealing with Mercury in the Pentacle or Diamond energy. And externally, you're going to be dealing, with Saturn in the Pentacle or Diamond energy. 16 may be of significance to you. The underlying number is 7. So that's taking a break. You know what I'm saying? That's giving it a rest. All right. It may even be dealing with the Sabbath day. We got Saturn here. Okay, you may be dealing with the Sabbath rest. I see a lot of communication going on here about your plans, about things you want to make, about responsibility as well. And I see that you got this to-do list. Okay, you got this to-do list, and I feel like there is a kind of optimism here for some reason. Now, this optimism it could be about a commitment, like a standing commitment. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing the word circulation. I don't know if this is your work circling around, your, like, you know how things are circling. I don't know if you're online, you know what I'm saying, or if you're a publisher, but it's circulating. It's getting around. It's getting around. It's going through the process. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. I don't know if you have a publisher or not. I mean, that may be the commitment. But whatever it is, this business is that's help pushing things through. It's a process. It's logistics. You know, it's you got to do this. You got to do this. Then we do this, and we do this, and and now it's circulating. And some of you may really be talking to yourself, about your plans and where you want to go and what you have to do. Like I said, this is a to-do list. I'm also hearing some of you may be discussing a book. And, that may be that optimism or enthusiasm that's coming out of, the knowledge that you're learning and the exchange of what you took from it and, whatnot. Okay. MS may be of significance. That is a disorder, MS. Okay, we may be dealing with some doctor issues here. MS came out of this. And miss. So with this commitment, I'm getting MS, like miss. This is dealing with a divorced person. This may be dealing with divorce. So I don't know if you're getting remarried, or this is about a divorce. Okay? All right. That's what I got from it. So let's go ahead and get to the cards. All right, we're going to grab 3 cards for your bronze level mid-month reading. See what's going on, source for master teachers and future gurus. Mid-month and beyond, please. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have the Fool as the overall energy or the expectant energy. It's all coming out of the 7 of Swords. And you have the Chariot card. What is your underlying energy? Is problems. We have the 4 of Swords. Or maybe this is about, problems that causes you to separate, to take time for yourself. Like I said, that break. We was talking about that break, okay? And I see that happening. I don't know if this is a big break or you taking a break from problems. You don't need it. You letting it go. You letting it go. After you think about it, or you think it through, you letting it go, okay? Or you either gonna go and meet the challenge to solve this problem. Something needs to be solved. But I'm Karen, you going on about your merry way. Whatever this is. I don't know if it's because somebody is trying to be slick with you, or if it has something to do with the message that you're being told, or I kind of feel like you're being fucked with in some sense. And you're trying to figure out where this is coming from. For some of you, it could be within your relationship, your romantic relationship, or it could be with even with siblings. It could be with neighbors. It's a problem here, and it's stemming from a troublemaker. I'm feeling like this is a troublemaker. This is somebody want to keep shit up. This is somebody who think they slick. They think they smarter than the average bear. On a flip note, I'm saying that this could be someone. This Four of Cups could be the Seven of Swords in this Four of Cups, trying to solve a problem and using discretion. Discretion is advised. Okay, discretion is advised here. Okay. And somebody new may be popping up in your life, or this is the kind of person, they just a fool, they take chances, they live a carefree life, they're a free spirit, you know what I'm saying, they do what they want to do, and they live by their own rules, may show up, they may be getting permission, but there's something that needs to be resolved here. 1, 2, 3 problems, but there is a solution. There is a solution. Now, that problem may be circling around the home front or moving. We do have the Chariot here. Somebody may go from driving to walking, or the walking, and someone's going to end up with a car by taking a chance. Because there's a problem here, and it may be with transportation. I'm also hearing making smart moves. Whatever it is, you're making smart moves. Sometimes I see this as somebody throwing something at you to just kind of get you to kind of sway you. And that's short for persuasion, right? To sway you. This could be at night, or it could be like early in the morning when this happens, when they hit you up. I'm also hearing security. Because we're talking about homeland security. But I feel like somebody's getting ready to take a leap of faith to solve their problem, come back home with a brand new car. A new car, or a car, with a car. Somebody else is going to get a note. They're having some issues. I feel like this is with family, on the home front. And you're going to be moving. And that's what you're communicating about and making plans for. This may be out of this divorce or this separation. Or maybe you are a divorcee with a new commitment, and somebody's moving. But it's moving, it's car problems, it's neighborhood or sibling problems, family, something's here. But you gotta go. You ready to move on. You definitely ready to move on. But I feel like this month you're going to take a chance. You're going to take a chance. I don't know if you're going to take a chance and go talk to somebody and they're going to let you know what's up, because there are issues here. There are issues here on the home front. Something about something being secret or hidden here. It's something here about, again, it's something riddling here about this vehicle that needs to be solved, or maybe about a vehicle that needs to be solved. I don't know if they riding around in the dark or they trying to be an enigma, but it's somebody riding on your home front secretly. And it could be coming out of this Seven Swords. To me, it's like they're trying to be an enigma. Like they want you to guess. Like they want you to figure it out. And she's telling me it's harmless, but for some reason they want you to figure it out. That's stupid. I mean, why? Why not just tell the person who the fuck you is? I'm hearing reels. So you may be online. Somebody may know where you are. That's why I say you have to take precaution with this media shit. When you be putting that shit online, when they be talking about locations and shit, you got to be careful with that, because people are really slick. They know how to pick up on shit. They have different professions that give them advantage on spying and violating you. Violating you, literally devices that they can get into your windows and watch what's going on. I'm speaking from experience. So I don't know what this is. I feel good and I don't feel good about it. I mean, whoever it is, they're harmless though. They're not. But why? And I'm hearing security. I don't know why, but Saturn is here. And to me, Saturn can, in a lot of ways, signify security to me. I don't know what that's about, but if it pertains to you, all right. If it doesn't fit, or quit. If it fits, knit, all right? And don't forget to support while you're doing all of that, okay? Give a thumbs up now, please. We're going to go ahead and summarize your mid-month report. See what's going on. Yeah, but somebody going to hit you up and get you out of the house. Somebody going to hit you up and you're going to know exactly what to do. I feel like for some of you, this is definitely a move. Somebody's getting ready to become something about a divorcee. There's a move here, and there's a car, something with a car purchase, and some car riding around in your neighborhood, in your community, secretly. But they want you to figure it out. Now, I don't know if that's you or somebody outside of you. It's crazy. All that extra. We too grown for that. Okay? We too grown for that. And I know damn well if you at least 40 and up, you shouldn't be acting like this. Now, if you in your 30s, you might still be a little silly. You know what I'm saying? You still young, you still growing up. But if you 40 and up and doing that bullshit, hot. I don't know what's hot. You hot? Is it they coming around because you a hot item? I don't know. This something's hot, hot off the market. Are you the hot one? Like I said, it's hot. It's hot. They used to say that when people would say, I don't want it if it's hot. I don't know if it's something stolen. He's known for stealing. Oh, no. Let's get you a total. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. Yeah, they say has. For somebody on the house, it says has. But this could be anything else, hot off the market, but it's hot. Maybe hot outside. I don't know. Let's go ahead and sum it up. But that is your summary for this mid-month. And if it applies to you, it's going to come. All right. You have the buffalo as your total mid-month. The buffalo soldiers go rowdy outside. I hope I have buffalo in here, though. I don't think I do. Buffalo. The buffalo is known for in more primitive times, older times, they were used for everything. You know, they ate it, they used it to hide for making their home. They used to hide for clothes. You know, so usable. You know, you can use it for everything. It's something that it's maybe a hot item that you can use for a lot of stuff. You know how they say, girl, you can use it for everything. You know how this. No, I don't have it in here, but y'all can look it up for yourself. But you know, a buffalo is let me see, give me a second. Let me see what I can come up with real quick. It may even be dealing with some type of sports. I hope they don't abundance and manifestation. Okay, the American buffalo or bison is a symbol of abundance and manifestation, and the lesson learned by the Lakota that day is that one does not have to struggle to survive if the right action is joined by the right prayer. Ooh, let me reread this. The American buffalo or bison is a symbol of abundance and manifestation. And the lesson learned by the Lakota, I guess that was the Native American tribe, that day is that one does not have to struggle to survive if the right action is joined by the right prayer. The birth of a sacred white buffalo is a sign of hope and an indication of good times to come. Okay, so it's dealing with some type of I told you it's good for everything. Didn't I say that? Some manifestation. So I don't know if you're taking a chance on for some of you, this could be a new subscriber or a new customer or a new client coming from you. You know how you letting people know, hey, I got this. You know, you might be posting it on your page. You know, let them know what you got so they can see it. So you can allure them, and they come. Okay, and they come. And now you're able to expand, push forward. Okay, again, this could be subscribers, but the buffalo will be your total for mid-month, and I'm going to leave it here. Master Teachers and Future Gurus, thank you so much for tuning into the Soul Station here with the Spiritual B. I cannot wait until the next report. But until then, you know, just keep pushing. Do what you got to do. Listen to your inner source, and I'll see you for the next one. All right? Hotep and my love.